Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And he gets this back out to the 30-yard line. Reasonable field position. That's where the offense will get this one going.
Their own 30-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He rumbles for 13 to start this one. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He'll come up now again. Good news, it's first and 10.
16 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
To throw is Prescott. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Deommodore only about 3, so it will bring up third down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Third down.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. He'll get this out wide. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. And 6.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Cowboys.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to CeeDee Lamb, and it'll lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deommodore Lenoir. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard.
And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Dallas.
Prescott now. He'll let this go for Pickens. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deommodore Lenoir. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Defended by Kobe.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, 49ers.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Purdy. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Williams. A loss of 6. Brings up second and 16. At the
Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is second and long. To throw, it's Purdy. They set up the screen to James. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get this across midfield. Brought down.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out the punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. In motion, Lamb. out of his own end zone. Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line.
On the play. And a Cowboy first down.
They run over center with Williams. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Open man. It is Ryan Lenoir. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down. Now Prescott. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive games, I'm not going to lie, I don't typically love them. Well, then this game is for you. I mean, neither team can seem to get anything going here in the first half. And after that incompletion, will likely end to another scoreless drive for this offense.
He'll try to run for it. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle. See what they have for 2nd and 7. Dak, fake to Williams. Now he'll throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey into the end zone. He's done it so often over his career. Just put another 6 up for the 49ers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. He's going to look downfield once again. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deommodore Lenoir. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. And we will not have a repeat of Super Bowl 40 for full move, but it is recovered by the Hands team. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd
from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Purdy to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Results in a 4th down.
The 49ers out for the punt. He's on for the 2nd time to try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Second down, Prescott. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Dak to throw. He'll find Lenoir. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They put Pickens in motion. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 4.
6-yard pickup.
On play action, here's Dak.
At the 42-yard line.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Prescott's pass.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on fourth down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion. Prescott again. He'll let this go for Pickens. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that we get to sit here and witness history. I mean, he is officially one of one, the first player to ever pick off 5 passes in one game. It's taken a perfect performance, yes. Probably a little bit of luck, yes. But he's come through all game long, and he's earned his place in NFL history. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Going up top for Evans. He's got it. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll let McCaffrey try to run it. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, you have confidence in both your back and results.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 14. And the
Prescott on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Prescott now. He's going to let one go. Deep for Lamb. That's caught. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Cowboys 8.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And that one not going to work out as the Hands team is there to recover.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 17
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They stop him for no gain.
On the play.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Third down. Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
San Francisco.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Prescott. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And out. Fourth down.
They'll throw again. Dak. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Prescott's pass.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss
That's a
of a
timeout
yard.
for
Brings up
Dallas.
second
It's
and
their
11
second.
at the
Lost one
41-yard
on the
line.
last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's McCaffrey. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
At the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings
Cowboys
up
going to use their
and
third
8.
and final timeout. We'll talk things over before third down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. His throw left side, taken in by Kirk. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Niners first down.
And the 49er first down.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Jordan
Throughout this
James.
entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, that will put you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that'll set up fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers add on to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike.
And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.